So every rehab that operates, every rehab is doing their best with what they know. Shalom can't make you any worse than what you are. Everyone that comes in here comes in with these 5 options. This is a hospital, this is a mental health hospital, this is a prison, a morgue or a rehab. So every person that we take into Shalom, I will never take a person in who comes in like this, and this extra one is their mum or their dad or their wife or their girlfriend or their grandmother. And because if you come in here and all of a sudden it gets hard, you're going to run back in there and they're going to put a roof over your head. So when you've wiped out your mum, your grandma, your mum, your grandma, your mum, your grandma, your brother, your sister, and all of a sudden you've got nobody left, and you're basically on the streets, and you've got these 5 options. Have these 5 options? Yes. Do you have these 5 options? Yes. Where are you staying? With? My house, just with my kids. So you've got an option. So if it gets hard here, you can go back to your house. Is that correct? Okay, well, you don't belong here. See you later. Interview over. See ya. See ya. Have a go to explain. She shouldn't be here. So every rehab is doing their best, and the only people that I take in here are people who come in with this. Because when it gets hard here, you're just going to go back to here. You're going to go back to your mum or your dad or your wife, and basically we're going to waste our time by putting you in a bed. Because it's going to get hard here. You've got to come here with this. Your options are hospital, mental health hospital, prison, morgue or rehab. When you hit the brick wall, when you stick that pick in your arm or smoke the pipe or pop the pill, it's nice when you get on the train and as it starts to pick up speed, it gets faster and faster. When you hit the brick wall, your brain will go through these options. And if you go through these options, you're going to wipe these out over 15 years, but when they're all gone, you're left with these 5, and that's when you ring me, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to change my life. And I'll ask you those questions to make sure that you fit in this category. That's an E. I can't make your life any worse than what it already is because you've wiped everybody else out. You can either go to a hospital, which they'll keep you for 24 hours and send you home. You can go to a mental health hospital, they'll take you from an illegal drug to a legal drug. Or you can go to prison, they'll take you, they've got heaps of room, or a morgue, they'll take you. But if you come in here, when you're coming in here, you're saying, I'll do whatever it takes to change your life. Now, that's an E. Your class addiction 5 categories, A, B, C, D, E. But there's 3 E's. How you help an A is different than how you help a B. You can't help a C and a D because they think they're not hurting anybody and they're having lots of fun. And an E is someone who hits a brick wall, ends in a big finale, and you do whatever it takes to change. You'll either go from an illegal drug to a legal drug. You'll either go from the heroin to the methadone or the Xanax or the Valiums or the lithiums or Brexit, olanzapine, Seroquel. I can't help you here. If you want to have prescription medication here, then go to a different rehab. Here we don't use prescription medications. I don't want to hear another phone go off. So here, this is how Shalom does it. But every rehab is doing their best with what it is that they know. How we do it here is how we do it here. How they do it over there is how they do it over there. But here, this is how we do it, and they're the only ones we take in. It's E's. Understood? Yes. So if you don't want to be here, you can leave. But here, the program is about living life, Monday to Friday, work like normal people, 9 to 5. It's doing activities on the weekend. We go to church on Sundays. We go to church on Fridays. We have family night Saturdays. Here, that's the routine. If you don't want to go to church, then you don't want to do the weekend activities. If you don't want to work, then again, this isn't the rehab for you. But if you're coming in here, you're agreeing to the program. The program is structured about just like living life like normal people, learning how to cook, learning how to clean, learning how to get out of bed, learning how to express how you feel without drugs or substances, without smashing somebody in the head, learning how to communicate, how to make life decisions, learning when trials and tribulations or bad stuff come at you, you don't make bad choices. You make good choices even though the bad stuff comes. You learn all that. That's what Shalom's about. Again, how we do it here and how they do it there is completely different. Every rehab does their best with what they know. But this is Shalom and this is our program. And we're not saying that we're any better than anybody else, but we help people who are E's. We don't help people who are E2s. E2s, they want prescription medication. There's 160 residents here, and none of you are on any prescription medication at all. None of you are on antidepressants and lithiums, Iprexa, Lanzapines, Valiums, Xanaxes. None of you are on anything that gives you a kick. It's a cold turkey detox facility. Again, if you're coming here, you're agreeing to this program, but can I make you any worse than what you already are before you come in, yes or no? No. Can't hear? No. No, I can't. So if you don't like it here, that's fair enough. You can leave. But there's no way in the world I can make you any worse than what you already are, because you're stuck with those 5 options. Go to a prison. Will that make you worse? Yes. Hospital? Does it fix a problem? No. Mental health problem? Does a morgue fix a problem? No. Does a rehab fix a problem? Only if you let it. The rehab is only as good as the residents in it. So you're here to change your life. You're not here to make friends. You've got to expect the person next to you not to make or complete the program. You're not here to make friends. You're not here to get cliquey. You're here to change your life. You're here and you come into this box and you say, Peter, help me change my life. And so all the rules that we have in place here are to help you to do what you need to do. No one can change you except for you. But as far as this rehab, this is how we do it here. Again, if you don't like it here, it's more than okay to go to another rehab. And we're not saying that we do it better than anybody else. Every rehab does their best with what they know. But if you're choosing to stay here, you choose to submit to the rules that we have here. Everyone understood? Yes. Okay.